everybody, Yurik here from the Yurik Show. Welcome to my guide to my Azmodan build that I have constructed myself. This build will help you win games more efficiently and play Azmodan more efficiently as his character versus the way he is on Diablo 3, which is alone, behind his armies, behind troops, behind his allies, where he's able to do the maximum damage but take no damage. And you're going to say, well, what does that mean? Well, first off, let's go through the talent system of what you're going to pick and what it's going to do for you in the game. Now, currently everyone's not playing Azmodan anymore because he seems undergeared. But if you're going off Icy Veins is on the right trail, but it makes a few poor choices in talents. Only two. And you could probably fix it yourself. If for experienced players on Azmodan who know what they're doing, may have already discovered this. So if they haven't made a video for this, I'm going to currently make one. Your first ability is going to want Sieging Wrath. Sieging Wrath is going to help you out so immensely. You don't have to rely on it like a Taste for Blood where you have to get a kill. You just hit a player, get 3 points of increased damage, all the way up to 90, which stays with you forever. After hitting 30 heroes, you also get another 100%, 100 damage stacked onto that. And you increase the range of Global Annihilation by 33%. This is going to immensely help you for lane pushing and player harassment and lane harassment as well. Now, you won't be doing much lane harassment until level 7, so worry about getting nothing but your points on the players between level 1 and 7. Now, level 4, you're definitely going to want Army of Hell. It's going to definitely immensely help you out in your PvP effectiveness to the way of playing Azmodan now. You're gonna say, well, Army of Hell is not good for PvP. This is a lie. This is such a lie. And the reason I say that is because Journal of Hell increases your minions' damage by 25%. So including Demonic Invasion, Summon Demon Warrior, and including Battleborn. We haven't got to Battleborn yet. And if you get we're getting way too ahead. We're going to wait for a second. Definitely what you're going to want is Demon Warriors. It's going to help you out in lanes a little bit more. That cost a little less mana. And it's going to help you out in player versus player battles. Now when you get into player versus player battles, please, for the love of God, do not use All Shall Burn right away. It is a poor choice. You want to make sure always that your Demon Warriors are on the field of battle. If that cooldown's up, use it. If Global Annihilation's up, use it. If Journal of Hell is up, use it on one of those warriors. Because the added damage that they can give to you on players is essential, including if they have no healer. I've seen it time and again where players will not utilize that. Also, make sure to utilize your warriors to help you scout the region. If you're afraid to go to a certain area or afraid to go to a bush, an air shaft, send the warrior in to see if there's anything there. They'll get right back on trail, even though it's maybe 5 seconds of wasted time on a minion pack. It's well worth it than you taking the damage yourself or getting ambushed and killed, giving the enemy XP and you not being on the field of battle for a certain amount of seconds, which reduces the amount of damage you're going to do on minions and players. So definitely make sure to utilize them that way. Next up, you're going to want Infernal Glow. Definitely everyone usually picks this. This is a great choice. It reduces the cast speed by 40% and increases its missile speed by 40%. Definite improvement, and it's going to help you out now in level 7. By level 7, when you have this, you should probably have maybe all your points already. If not, maybe 7 more to go. But start utilizing that to get your remaining points. Once you get your remaining points, you're going to be focusing your new talent build on minion waves. Now, why are you going to do minion waves? Because now minions are going to take increased damage from your Sieging Wrath talent. Warrior is going to take to 50% life, and wizards and archers will be down to a quarter each. So it's going to definitely help your minion troops in their push. Another good thing to remember is that when it comes to player versus player battles, especially if they're lane pushing, don't focus immediately on the player for Infernal, Global Annihilation. make sure you utilize it on the minions. What this does is it creates a counter effect on the player. With your warriors doing damage on the minions, the player is going to have to retreat because the other minion is going to be doing damage to them while you're also having the advantage over them. And even though the damage is minimal, it's still enough to make them want to get out of there and not risk taking multiple amounts of damage. Level 10, you want Demonic Invasion over Blackpool. I know that seems like a poor choice, but it's really not. Demonic Invasion plays a huge role, especially with General of Hell. It will increase their damage by 25%, and it's going to help you out in 3 different ways. It's going to help you out later at level 16. I'm going to teach you how to solo bosses. It's going to help you out for players that are retreating, the cut off retreat pass, and also take additional damage from your minions and your Demonic Invasion. Along with a General of Hell pushing on them, you're going to probably get 2 kills out of that for people that are retreating poorly. And it's great for lane harassment, including structure damage. It makes people want to retreat to go protect their base. Blackpool doesn't have that kind of effect. Now Blackpool, otherwise, it does increase Global Annihilation's damage by 75%, but otherwise I don't use it because with this build, you're going to win 9 out of 10 games all the time. With Blackpool, you're probably going to win maybe 7 or 6 out of 10 games. Moving on to 13, we're going to want Hell Forged Armor. Usually everyone picks Hinduism, but I don't pick it because I'm not too picky about it. I can manage my cooldowns just fine with not always casting All Shall Burn. All Shall Burn uses up more mana than Global Annihilation if you watch it. And Demon Warriors burn enemies now for 10 damage, but with the General of Hell increasing their damage by 25%, they're now going to be doing 12.5. And it scales per level. Also, it's going to help you out in PvP battles because now the player is going to be taking additional damage, stacking up and hitting everybody that's near it. And having 2 warriors on the field, plus at 16 when we get Battleborn, you're going to have 3, plus a general, plus your Demonic Invasion. It's going to make a world of chaos, especially when they're going for objectives. It's going to make them want to get out of their retreat while you're focusing on objective or helping push a lane. It's going to really help you out. Level 16, Battleborn definitely. It's going to help you out for lane harassment. It's going to help you out for boss soloing now. And you're going to say, well, how do you boss solo something? Well, boss soloing is not that hard. It just requires a little bit of practice and a little bit of concentration. All you're really looking for is when the boss does its ground slam. But only solo a boss when you have Demonic Invasion available and your General Hell coming up available. The reason I say is they're going to buff their damage so much. You're going to have, basically when you go in, lead with a Demon Warrior being summoned. Do a basic attack, and all you're doing is you're cycling Demon Warriors and Battleborn and your basic attacks until he does his ground slam. When he does his ground slam, time it just perfectly where he's done with it, and Warrior Demonic Invasion's coming in along with General of Hell, more warriors, Battleborn, and All Shall Burn will drop the boss quicker than he never knew what happened. I've done it many times. Level 20, we're definitely going to want Force Recruitment. It's going to help your other generals do increased damage as well. Also, it's going to help out for lane pushing, harassment, additional player damage. And now, I would go into why I don't pick all the other things, but this build has worked so well for me. I'm not a level 57 Azmodan for nothing. So, definitely utilize this build to your advantage. You will never regret it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. Now this build has only been tested on Quick Match. I have not done it on Ranked, Brawl, or Unranked. So if anyone wants to try this build, please go ahead, give me a review back what you think. Key thing to remember when playing Azmodan, don't be like every other player forcing your way in to get right close to the enemy. You don't need to. Your warriors will do that. They have a maximum range they walk. Guide them on that path and they'll get there. And then make sure you stay back all the time. Stay behind your minion packs. Stay behind your allies. you don't want to be in harm's way because he has no way of retreat. He only walks and strides a little, but as he gets higher and higher, he gets more HP, which he is almost like a tank, but not effectively where he can stun anything. So just keep that in mind and you will do well. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the Jerk Show. I always appreciate it.